Hey, what's up, guys? So imagine trying to spend your entire existence acting as hard as possible for the entire world to see, only to be offended when others treat you like the criminal you're trying to portray and feel very uneasy by your presence. Because that's probably the best way to explain this next clip you're about to watch. Take a look. By the way, guys, I added the subtitles here because otherwise you wouldn't have been able to understand anything. So do me a favor, smash that like button.
It don't matter. Just grab your stuff and we'll talk to you. I'm not grabbing it. It's gonna fly if you don't grab it. What's that?
It's gonna stay on there. Then. Felt threatened.
The flight attendants.
Because I told him to get out of my way.
Yes.
Felt threatened about that.
I feel
They
threatened right
standing there,
now.
I'm trying to get to my seat. What feel threatened about that?
Honestly, even from where I'm at, kind of feel threatened too. Like this guy, just right off the bat, the way he's just talking, his demeanor, like crouching over, trying to, be a bit more menacing. Why? Like this guy's just doing his job. He's asking you to, step off the plane. Just step off the plane. Why does everything have to go from 0 to 100 in aggression? Like I don't understand it.
Stop
Your
playing with me,
behavior.
man.
Nobody's
Fast on.
We need you off the
What's the
plane.
threat about that?
Tell Jimmy to call me, man. Get back here, bud.
You burst me for my shit.
You looking for
Get
Brittany?
right here. But it's a threat because I told you to get out my way. That's a threat. Fast on. Wasting my time. I got somewhere to be. I should waste everybody's time. You get it? Since motherfucker waste my time, I ain't threatening nobody. I said, get out my way. What the fuck is a threat about that? What's the threat about that? Get out my way? Ain't no motherfucking threat. You know what a threat is?
Okay, so what is it that they call it in their culture again? I think it's called code switching or something. Like when you're in a specific setting, you're going to speak a certain way. Like a white setting, you're going to speak a certain way versus a black setting. Kind of like what Kamala Harris and Jasmine Crockett do. But that said, for this guy, when he's in his hood, he can speak that way. That's fine. You want to want to mean mug people, you want to act disrespectful, just have utterly no respect for anybody around you. That's fine. But the moment you enter society, normal society, you have to leave that and just act accordingly because no one else wants to deal with this type of shit on a regular basis. And then this guy had the audacity to ask what was so threatening in a threatening way with threatening body language while continuing to be more threatening.
Shit goofy as hell. You know my shit, man. I ain't gotta talk to you like what? Fuck no. I ain't said shit right no motherfucker.
Echo 8 don't have a radio.
Dumbass people.
What was that? Disregard for Echo 8,
Hey,
but
little
we
man,
don't have
stand
a
down.
speaker for
My
that.
kids, stand down. I'm not standing. Talking about look like you wanna do something, do it. Get it? Alright, then. Whenever I wanna do something, I do it.
Yeah, I know.
See, this is a first for me on a flight that's happening.
I have a copy of that.
You're so funny.
Well,
Okay, so I want to play this one part again because it's just really important to show you how entitled some of these people are. Take a look.
I should waste everybody's time. You get it? Since
See, he said he's okay with wasting everybody's time. And this is the level of entitlement you have when you deal with these type of people. Like, I remember the exact same thing happening with Odell Beckham Jr. He had the exact same incident where he was on a flight, he was sleeping before the plane took off, and the flight attendants were worried about his health, midair. So they asked him to leave the plane. And he gets into a big argument with the flight attendants, and what ends up happening is, they tell him, "You have to leave on your own, or this whole entire plane deboards. And this guy was actually so entitled, and he's like, you know what? Let them all deboard. Like, how entitled and selfish do you have to be to make the entire plane deboard because of you? Because at the end of the day, he had to leave the plane, no and ifs or buts. Like, so one way or another, he was leaving the plane regardless, you know. But he had felt the need, it was entitled to make everyone else suffer. And this is what I mean with some of these people because they just care about themselves. They have no regard for anyone else around them. Okay, so this is the clip that I'm talking about. Just take a look. It's about 10 seconds. Listen to what the police officer says to Odell Beckham Jr. and listen to his because he's willing to take everyone down on the plane with him.
The crew, the captain's the one that makes the final decision. Right now, for whatever reason, they're asking you to leave. They're going to rebook you on the next flight.
I don't want it.
Okay, well, this is what's going to happen.
As soon as I get off, you can do whatever you gotta do.
We're gonna have to deplane everybody on this plane, and then you're still going to get off.
That's fine.
Okay.
What I'm saying is,
Okay, so yeah, like total shitty behavior. This is what I mean when you're dealing with these types of people. Like they just care about themselves. For you to be willing to take everyone down with you, even when you have to deboard the plane yourself, that's just nuts to me. Anyways, I want you to take a look at the comment section of this video on Twitter because it just shows you how different communities think. Like, just look at the compare and contrast the comments. And this is why I really think this community can't thrive. Like, if you read these comments here, you'll know why these people can't thrive and progress forward. So these are the top comments. I already know which one I'm looking at. Okay, this one here. Everyone just loves shitting on black people. Like, damn, we can't do anything without you motherfuckers' judgment. So this guy's obviously complaining that, people are judging the person in the video. Well, this is bad behavior. And it doesn't matter if he was black, white, Asian, whatever. Anyone would have just made the same comment. This is like the peak victimhood mentality. Okay, so the next one is the problem is that white society expects people to be polite. Black men have to have their guard up everywhere they go. Just leaving the house could be a death sentence. Like, this might be the dumbest comment I've ever seen because for someone to actually think this way, that this is a death sentence for a black person just to step outside their door. Honestly, the Democrat Party really did a number on this community. I'm not going to lie. He's right to be angry. If he literally just told her to get out of the way and they're doing all of this, I've worked in airports and white people just cut you off wherever they step carelessly. You move on from that moment. Pulling him off and all that is going out of your way to start something. Okay, so you've seen the video. Like, do you think this guy just politely asked the flight attendant? Like, if you had to just assume after watching that video, do you think the guy just politely asked the flight attendant to move, step out of the way? I don't think so. Like, I think he probably said it with a lot of aggression, and the flight attendant was probably fearful.